Oh boy, I ever sprung. It's gonna be very slow going back in. I still don't understand how there's a headwind both ways. It makes no sense. You come out, there's a headwind. You go in, there's a headwind. And it's like, I didn't ask for it. Didn't want it. I'll put her in the big sprocket if I can get away with it. I think my shifting cables are starting to stretch a bit. Because I'm noticing my shifter's going out of bounds a bit. If I can maintain this the whole way, that wouldn't be so bad. So next year, I don't know how much money I'll have for a good bike next year, but it'll be next year that I get a good bike. Oh, that's two people playing chicken. They're playing chicken. All right, now I'm playing chicken. All right. And I gotta de-shift. I want to get up to the driveway before I can. So, not as close. This spot here is kind of like the roughest spot. It seems like I can't get through this spot without like tons of traffic coming. And you know, and then there's not much of a shoulder on the road, so. It started out sunny. Yeah. About that. Let's get the, I think it's going to be a very middle sprockety kind of day. Oh, with my aunt. There. That's not a bad piece there. Ugh. So looking at more cleaning products that I'm gonna have to get to descent my house. But there's a lot of simple solutions like baking soda, you know, that Arm & Hammer stuff. I got a whole bunch of boxes of that, so I'm gonna use that stuff up. I gotta get some leather treatment for the Lazy Boy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that Lazy Boy. Like, if it's just too much of a pain in the ass to get the smell out of it, I'll just chuck it out and start anew. Because no matter what furniture I bring in there from this point on, I'll be able to stay ahead of it, you know, so it doesn't get too rank. I still have to pull out my hydrometer to see what the humidity level is in the house. Humidity is kind of high today, but the thing is that if I have it so that the humidity is well below 60 or even 50, I'd like to keep it a little bit on the drier side for sure. The more it's dried out, the better it's going to be. The only thing is, like, when a house is like been saturated like that, as soon as the humidity spikes, you smell it right away, right? So the trick is, like, where you get a week of rain or whatever, if you could air it out well before that, by the time the rain stops and the humidity subsides, at least it's still reasonably tolerable. Last night, I almost got all the dishes done. I'm on mouse number 9. I chucked them out this morning. But I gotta, this weekend, have like the mouse and pail all set up and all that. Shouldn't be too hard to do. All right. Bumpy. So washing the walls is going to be a big one. Most people don't realize, like, you got to wash everything down, and over time, you stay on top of it over time. Eventually things don't smell as bad over time, right? Like, oh, headwind again. I swear this bike got heavier. But like over time, you end up with a situation where you stay ahead of the cleaning. Eventually the house absorbs those smells instead, right? But the idea is not to mask smells, but to find the source, eliminate the source or the cause, and then find ways to remove the smell. There's a lot of crazy little tricks you can do. You know, one of them is just getting, you know, like putting a half-cut onion in, you know, here, there, and everywhere. Another one I heard, I'm gonna try it, is bowls of vinegar, leaving out bowls of vinegar. See what that does. Apparently it absorbs smell. I can see it. Let him go by. I can see how it could do that. Vinegar's good at neutralizing a lot of stuff. And I'll wait till he goes by. Uh-oh, stink truck. Not too bad. There was one that got me really good the last time I went by. Oh man, he stunk. Talk about pungent smells. That'd be yeah, I don't think you could ever, probably jobs like that, you could take like 10 showers and you still smell like it. It's kind of like working like you're like a fish stand, fish and chip stand, where you you know, like you cook fish and grease all day, and then you take like 10 freaking showers and you still smell like dead fish. You know, like I had a friend that was like that. It was like, I felt bad for him. It was like, oh, he goes, dude, you have no idea, I hate it. But it was a living. But yeah, the idea is not to mask the smells, but to remove them. Holy geez. All the hot rods are out. That truck there that just went by there, he's got that thing, he's got that thing pumped up pretty good. He still has his big bad Dodge there. I think that thing's running about 650 horsepower. Big Cummins 3500 there. And I think he still has it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen anybody driving it in a long time, so he mainly drives that truck and the other one he got. But I drove that yeah, diesels are fun. And it was manual shift too, eh? Like just pure torque. You touch the pedal and all, the thing would just take off on you. It was crazy. All that torque. It was like super torque. Torquey torque. But yeah, so there's lots of YouTube videos out there and things to try. And like a lot of the home remedy stuff doesn't work. You know, it's just people being cheap, right? And I do understand it. Try it, but keep your expectations low, you know what I mean? But there is every now and then really cheap alternatives to stuff, and it actually works, right? But I'm also a true believer of don't spend $100 to save 10. You know what I mean? Where you try all these little home remedies that don't work, and if you would have just bought, you know, the better quality product right away, you'd be done with it, you know what I mean? And you would actually save money. Oh. Stink truck. Well, I don't smell him, so that's not so bad. So at least the side road's kind of packing down it a little bit. My cousin? Yeah. My cousin. That car's fast. like import Carfast. You know what I mean? Like it's not hot rodded or anything. It's still stock, but off the lot, it's a sportier car. Yeah. Oop, get the, a little faster than my bike, just a little bit. But yeah, no, if I can descent the Lazy Boy, that'd be very, very good. Leather's a kind of a tricky one to descent. Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of the shop back this weekend. I got so much on my plate. The big one is the large waste pickup. Even if that's all I get done this weekend, that's like the big thing. There you go, Mr. Ambulance. But if I can start on the back wall, even if I don't get the windows started, I can get the plastic down there so I could start the windows. Maybe by the end of next week, I have all the windows covered, and that'll be done before October. That'd be good. And if I can get the back wall slightly dealt with, get a head start on that, that would be like the main objectives for the season. So house is cleaned out, and then like the